With over 330 million people and 161 million registered voters across 50 states, the result of the U.S. 2024 presidential election hinges highly on just 7 swing states. Among these states, Pennsylvania, Michigan, and Wisconsin, all in the traditional industrial heartland known as the Rust Belt, are seen as pivotal. In Saginaw County, a bellwether of Michigan, where voters swung from Trump to Biden 4 years ago, the stakes could not be higher, especially for the American auto industry. For many voters in Michigan, who feel growing unease about the days ahead, these industry stakes underscore what they view as deeper divides across the nation.
I think people are just really gotten into very hardened positions on both sides, and I don't think we're talking to one another, and I think that the kind of trust that maybe we used to have, it seems to be very limited right now. Ever since I think the 60s, I think trust in our institutions has been declining.
Can I accept results? It depends. Hard to say, really, because we all know that there's shenanigans in our corrupt political establishment, and we know that our people that count the votes ain't very accurate. How is it when dead people can vote? How do they actually cast their ballot?
So you just don't trust
and when they're counting dead people's votes, that's a problem.
Deeply frustrated with inflation, exorbitant drug prices, and rapidly rising house costs, Lori Franks said she hopes that there could be a cheaper America so that ordinary people can afford living.
Our state is corrupt and it has to change. Locally, state, and national level, we are divided. What has divided it? I think the people that have a understanding for what the American dream once was and what the American dream has become. There is no dream. I mean, you try and feed a family, for instance, nowadays. Our medical system is broken. People people are having to choose between medications and food. And it's unacceptable. There needs to be a change, and without it, we're gonna have problems.
Serena Matingu, an African-American graduate student, said she focuses more on the actual policies like reproductive rights, inflation, and the cost of daily living.
These are issues that everybody in the U.S. is facing, but I do think that there are other bigger issues that will affect us as a country for long term, and how we are positioned in the world and how we're interacting with other countries. I'm really hopeful that people are not kind of going out and being crazy.
Though divided by ideology, voters share a common sense of anxiety about the future.
Everyone's anxious in America. You ask a Democrat or a Republican, everyone's concerned about safety and the economy. So, I mean, I personally, everyone talks divided, but it's like what our real concerns are, they're the same things.